This next story might be hard to watch, but it's important to share. A Tonawanda grandfather is making his way around parts of Western New York trying to pitch an educational program to help kids deal with bullies.
Now, the idea is the direct result of his family's own painful loss. 2 on your side's Emily Lampa has their emotional story tonight.
We have to do something to try and stop this.
His life mattered, and he just took it like that, and
we never thought it would get to this point.
Toni Kursdorfer and her dad, Joe Smiter, are sharing the details of how her son Devin lived and died in the hopes that they can prevent other families from feeling that same pain.
We've gone to support groups, and people say that 5, 10, 20 years they're still dealing with it. So it's not something that's going to go away. It might get better, but you're never going to forget. And we just don't want anyone to go through what we're going through.
It was just about 6 months ago, the day before Easter, 15-year-old Devin took his own life.
Next morning, I got up, we were making Easter eggs, because I was going to boil eggs. My husband made breakfast. And then when I went in his room, that's when me and my husband found my son.
Toni believes this was the end result of years of harassment and cyberbullying. She admits because of his autism, it was tough for Devin to cope. He had been in counseling, had occasionally hinted at suicide. Toni decided to take Devin out of Kenmore West High School and teach him from home. That was just 3 days before Easter weekend.
And no one who hasn't gone through it will ever understand.
Which is why Devin's grandfather is now trying to make people understand through the foundation he started called Devin's Message.
Because there's nothing you can do to stop it entirely. But if you build self-esteem in the child, how to handle these situations, then that's the whole key, and that's what we're presenting.
Both Toni and her father recognize that communities, schools, and law enforcement included also have a lot to learn about this new era of bullying. Toni says her son, like many teens, was tied to his cell phone, but she felt it was his phone that exposed him to the nearly constant harassment on social media, and that apparently didn't stop after he died. Toni told us about her son's funeral.
Some of the kids were there that were bullying my son and wanted to take pictures of him and then put it out there on social media. I'm like, haha, look what I did. And that was just a whole other type of evilness that I just could not believe that was going on in this world.
Toni says the harassment is ongoing.
Just last week, a kid got taken out of school because we found out that he was putting stuff on Snapchat about my son, and my son is already gone. I don't understand why they still have to put bad things about my kid up there.
2 on Your Side reached out to Kenmore West High School, and the Kenton District spokesperson couldn't give us too many details, but he did confirm disciplinary action was taken against the student in question. Toni tells us another member of her family is now being harassed, which has been reported to police. The town of Tonawanda police chief tells Channel 2 that they are investigating. Now, in terms of Devin's Message, I'm told that several school districts in Erie and Niagara counties have expressed interest, and we'll be hearing the details of Joe Smiter's program over the next couple of weeks. Emily Lampa, Channel 2 News.